simple saltwater epoxy that imitates a bay anchovy. I'm going to cut a piece of craft fur off and thin out the base of it to get all that extra junk out. I measured on the top of my fly. I wanted it to be like maybe 2 inches. Cut it, tie it right on top, right down the length of the hook, and tie it back up again. I've also cut some camel colored craft fur. Again, thin out the base of it, measured on the top of my white craft fur, cut the excess off, tie it right on top. I'm going to add 1 strand of flash to my epoxy here and lay it equally on either side, wrap thread over it and back towards the eye of the hook, and cut off just shy by the end of the craft fur. I'm going to use some silver body braid, but you can use an opal color or a tan color. And I'm going to tie the body braid onto the back of the fly. I'm going to take the braid and wrap it up the body of the fly towards the eye of the hook. Okay, I'm going to take my thread now and secure down the end of the body braid. And now it's time to tie off the thread because I'm going to add my epoxy. I'm mixing some 5-minute epoxy here very well, and I'm going to apply this to the fly. Now I'm using a toothpick to apply the epoxy to the body of the fly, and what I'll do is slowly rotate the fly as I add the epoxy on top of the silver body braid. If you want, you can add eyes. I prefer not to add eyes because I'm lazy. Now it's time for a second coat of epoxy. Put a little bit more down by the bend of the hook. So rotate your fly until it's set, and then you have your saltwater epoxy that looks like a bay anchovy.